What's going on? This is your loyal BBN fan, and it's not really a great day. It's a great day to be a Wildcat. Let me just put that out there, and let me just make sure that everyone's clear about that. That today is a great day to be a Wildcat. But what just happened last night with Duke versus Kentucky? Yeah, I think it would just make anybody down in a slump, and it's raining outside. So it really doesn't make it that much better because of that. And, we're going to just kind of just jump right into this. And the ball game, if you saw what I saw, it wasn't a pretty game by the Wildcats last night. And it just really makes you think. Does it think that maybe I don't need to be a Wildcat fan? That's crazy. I love my Wildcats. I will continue to stand by my Wildcats. I will continue to stand behind my Wildcats. Win, lose, draw, it doesn't matter what time of the year it is. I'm Wildcats all day, every day. But last night, even as Cal said, they was better than us. They played like grown men did. And because of that, the numbers don't lie. They came out from the very beginning wanting to win that ball game. We just came out that game. And just because I have my opinion, just because I feel this way, once again, doesn't make me a bad Wildcat fan. I'm only stating the facts here. I don't have my name just to have a name. I have it because I'm loyal. And I will continue to be loyal. But it hurts. It hurts really bad. And the three freshmen, they turned out to be everything that people said they would be. They let what they did on the court talk for who they are. And we had no answer. We had no answer for Zion. We had no answer for RJ. We had no answer for Duke. And they did what they wanted to do. It's a sad day in Kentucky basketball when Bolden from Duke had a good game. Come on, really? The dude had a good game last night. And the minutes that he did play, he was effective. So which is telling me that we have to go back to the drawing board. We have to sit back down and we have to humble ourselves. Now, one question that I ask myself is this. When we watched our guys play in the Bahamas and they was great, and they was playing for professional players, as we say, it makes me think, did we get too high of ourselves that we think that, we just beat a professional team, so we have nothing else to worry about now. We're going to go and play against college freshmen, and we're going to dominate. I don't know. That's a good question. Something that we really have to ask ourselves. Was I head too much? Now, the upside of that is we got beat bad. So now we can come on back down to reality. We can come on back down as a team. We can reground. We can resurface ourselves. And now we can just play ball from here on out. I have to say, our two exposition games, like so many other people have said, we didn't necessarily play great ball. Teams of the past would take the last couple of teams, maybe not. But other than that, in the past, we would always take an exposition game and blow out the teams, hands down, And while this team can't be the team of 2015, we still got enough talent. We still got enough depth that we are better than what we was last night. So I know I got people that's going to call me and be like, your Wildcats didn't win. Your Wildcats played horrible. They did. And you know what? I'm a man, and I understand that you have to be able to say, you are right. Your team outplayed our team today, and they got the better of us. But it's the good thing about it is, it's a long season. The negative part about it, everybody else in the nation have saw. Kentucky is not as good as they was put on to be. So it gives the other teams hopes, i.e. Florida, i.e. Auburn, North Carolina, Kansas, Tennessee. It gives those guys so much to to be excited about to play us, because now we gave them the wrong perception of us. Now it's up to us as a team to come together collectively, figure this thing out, and let's get back on track. Because if we don't, it ain't going to be good. It's going to be a long season. But as we know as Kentucky fans, Cal will get this figured out. Our guys will get this figured out. I think this is the time for the leadership of definitely Reed and the 3 sophomores. I saw something on Bleacher Report is that whatever confidence Nick Richards had, Zion just ripped it out of him. So I hope that it's not like last year with Nick, where he had a bad game and the rest of the year was just, it really wasn't productive. I hope he can go in and watch the film and see what he can do better. I mean, that one play where he went up and I think it was Zion or one of those guys just took the ball from him, like in midair. Come on, man. I know how that can rip your pride and your confidence right out of your heart. But look, we can't get down, man. It's a whole season left. We got to continue to push forward, be the best that we can be regardless. It doesn't matter. We got to continue to push forward. We got to continue. You got to continue to get better out there in that court. We can't sit around and lick our wounds and just think everything's going to get better. No, we got to go back to the drawing board. Do we have a special team? I think we have a special team. Do I want to see Duke again? Some people say be careful what you ask for, but I want to see Duke again. I hope we get that chance to play him at the end of the year when it matters. Does this matter? Absolutely. If you're a Duke fan, you hate UK. If you're a UK fan, you hate Duke. So anytime that you can go in and get a victory over these teams, you got to go take advantage of it, and you got to go do what you got to go do. We didn't do that last night. Duke did that last night. Duke is happy today. UK is not happy today. It's that simple. So it's up to us to go and get this thing right and talk about this. But once again, Cal and them, they're going to get it worked out. They're going to get it fixed. And I promise you, I mean, we going to fix it, people. Okay? Don't get down on your Wildcats. Stay up. Stay positive. I mean, those guys, it's like those guys was a outlier. Zion, RJ, those guys are great basketball players. If we was already doing the thing for the NBA, those 2 people would definitely be on the list of the top players that could go straight to high school to the NBA. So that's the kind of caliber players that they are. So, hey, it is what it is. They did what they were supposed to do, and we didn't have anything for them. If for me, during the ball game, when Zion got in trouble, foul trouble a little bit, and he had to go to the bench, it didn't hurt them one single bit because they still had a lead. They were still playing ball, and all it did for Zion was to give him quality rest so he can come back in the game and take off where he left off from. That's all it was. If he wasn't in foul trouble and we was playing better ball and we was up and down the court, it could have been different. But we can't sit back and say would have, could have, and should have. We got our butts handed to us. Simple as that. That's what it is. So we got to regroup and just go and just play our ball. Because I don't think the Bahamas was a fluke. I just think we got a little bit above ourselves and we didn't humble ourselves. And we came out and we thought we could just walk through this team. And it didn't happen. These guys was focused. They was tuned in. It was just, they was ready to go, man. It was no smiles, no dancing. Let's just do what we came here to do. And that's awesome. So that's my spiel on the basketball side of the house. Now, jumping into a little football. We got a big rivalry game this weekend at Tennessee. And we need this game. Because if I think this is our last SEC team of the year. So we need this game. We need to go in and we need to beat Tennessee. If it's nothing more than just to say we made some noise in the SEC, period. And because of that, that's awesome. But just to go down to Knoxville and beat those guys. I mean, Tennessee's not having a great year. This last couple of weeks, they've been playing better. Well, I think they played, Central somebody last week, and they just barely beat them. That's crazy. Come on, guys. We just put up 17, 19 points, whatever it was against Georgia. A great team. We got to go into Tennessee and take care of business. We shouldn't go in. To me, I like to get hyped, and I like to be out there, and I like to do my thing. But for me, one of the biggest things that you can do as an athlete is always remain humble. You have to remain humble because any given day on the court, on the football field, anywhere in any sports, somebody can beat you. So you can't go in with the hot head as if we got this. So-and-so team's been bad this year. So you know what? We got to go take this and we got to go control this. It just has to be that way. I promise you, it has to be that way. We got to stay dedicated to what it is we're doing. So I hope Mark Stoops is definitely helping those guys to stay positive, to stay humble, and to stay hungry. Because this season in football can still be very positive if we want it to be. We just have to make it that way. It's what we wanted. You can't lay down and say, well, we're bowl eligible. We're going to go to the bowl. Let's just get the season over with. No, this season is still special. We went out. We're most likely going to go play in the New Year's Eve, the six teams or whatever it is. We're going to go play, people. So Kentucky's got to stay humble. They got to stay humble on everything that they're doing. So we done took an L to Georgia. Then we turn right around 2 days later and get murdered by Duke. We need some more excitement in our life, guys. I'm just in mourning right now because we just, you guys know. But we have to stay dedicated to what it is we're trying to do. We got to stay focused for what it is we're trying to achieve here. That's the key to it. That's the key to going down to Knoxville and knocking those guys off. They're going to be today waiting for us. This is a great year. I'm not sure if they have any more SEC games themselves this year, but they want this game. They want to beat us. They want to beat us on their field. They're not going to allow us to come into their house and just beat them on that field. They're not going to just roll over. We're a better team than they are, but they're not going to just roll over and let us just come in there and just destroy them. It's just not going to happen. So we got to come ready. Mark Stoops, go get them. Keep your guys humble. I'm telling you, that's how it is. So that's my time today. And I just want you guys to know that all day, no matter what, this is us right here, guys. This is us. This is us. Take it off, baby. That's us. It's no matter what, baby. We're going to be UK, man. We're gonna ride with it. We're going to ride with it all day long. Because that's just what we do. We are UK. And come on up a little closer to me. And I want you guys to hear this. C-A-T-S. Cats. I'm out. And you have been listening to the Loyal BBN Fan. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Follow so you don't have to miss any more of my videos, of my podcast. I'm proud to say I'm on podcast now. So look me up. There's a link on the bottom of this description where you can click on it so you can listen to it in your car or whatever. And let's just motivate each other to keep our heads up and let's just keep pushing to be the very best we can. So go Big Blue.